Last night's Raw left fans buzzing with excitement and disbelief as one of the most dramatic moments of the year unfolded. The energy in the arena was electric, and the WWE Universe was on the edge of their seats as Seth Rollins took center stage, ready to address his recent setbacks and reassure fans that the visionary era is far from over. Rollins, known for his passion and intensity, cut a heartfelt promo about resilience, perseverance, and bouncing back stronger than ever. The crowd was firmly behind him, cheering as he spoke about his plans to reclaim his place at the top of Raw and remind everyone why he's one of the most dynamic performers in the company today. But just as the atmosphere reached a peak, the unexpected happened, setting off a chain of events that will be talked about for weeks to come. The arrival of Bron Breakker. As Rollins passionately addressed the crowd, the arena lights suddenly dimmed, signaling the arrival of Bron Breakker. The fans erupted in a mixture of cheers and shocked gasps, recognizing the potential for chaos. Breakker, whose presence has always carried an aura of unpredictability and strength, stood at the entrance ramp, locking eyes with Rollins. The tension was palpable as he slowly made his way down to the ring, each step drawing an audible reaction from the audience. His expression was intense, signaling that this appearance wasn't just a casual visit. It was a statement. Breakker's reputation as a dominant force preceded him, and fans immediately sensed that Raw's main event scene was about to undergo a significant shakeup. Bronson joins the scene. Just when it seemed that Rollins might face Breakker alone, Bronson music hit, and the crowd erupted once again. Initially, it appeared that Reed was coming to Rollins' aid, given their previous backstage interactions, and Reed's reputation as someone who could bring a major impact. The audience held its collective breath, anticipating an exciting reunion, or at least some form of support for the embattled Rollins. But in a stunning turn of events, Reed's approach took an entirely different direction. Instead of helping Rollins, Reed climbed into the ring and stood beside him for a fleeting moment, almost as if contemplating his next move. Then, in a moment that will be replayed endlessly, Reed delivered a running body block that left Rollins reeling. The crowd was stunned, unsure whether to cheer or gasp at the betrayal they had just witnessed. The alliance forms. The moment of chaos didn't end with Reed's attack. Bron Breakker immediately followed up with a devastating spear, leaving Rollins completely overwhelmed in the center of the ring. The visual of both men standing over him, shaking hands in what appeared to be a new alliance, sent shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe. Fans immediately began speculating about the implications of this alliance, and social media exploded with theories about a potential new faction on Raw. The combination of Breakker's raw power and Reed's agility creates a formidable pairing, and the WWE creative team appears to be positioning them as a dominant force capable of reshaping the main event landscape. With both men now seemingly aligned, the dynamics on Raw have shifted in ways no one could have predicted just hours earlier. Implications for Rollins. For Seth Rollins, this moment represents a significant challenge. Reports from backstage suggest that he is frustrated but determined, with plans to seek a rematch against both Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Known for his resilience and never-say-die attitude, Rollins isn't expected to take this turn lightly. Fans can likely expect him to call on past allies, including familiar faces like Kevin Owens or even Cody Rhodes, as he looks to regain control and restore his standing on Raw. Rollins has always thrived in high-stakes situations, and this betrayal, while shocking, could serve as the catalyst for an even more compelling storyline that highlights his ability to overcome adversity and remain one of the company's most captivating performers. The backstage perspective. According to insider reports, Triple H has expressed strong support for both Breakker and Reed, indicating that WWE sees the potential for this duo to leave a lasting impact on Raw. The company appears to be experimenting with fresh storylines and unexpected alliances to keep fans engaged, and this move fits perfectly within that strategy. Additionally, there is speculation that this alliance could rival the Judgment Day, one of Raw's most influential factions. The possibility of faction warfare adds an entirely new layer to the weekly programming, with multiple storylines potentially intertwining as these powerful forces vie for dominance on the brand. The next few weeks promise to be particularly exciting for viewers as new rivalries take shape and alliances are tested. A new era on Raw? The formation of this unexpected alliance raises questions about the future of Raw and the direction WWE intends to take with its top talent. Will Breakker and Reed maintain their momentum and dominate the main event scene, or will other factions and established stars step in to challenge them? With Survivor Series season approaching, it's clear that WWE is laying the groundwork for high-stakes matchups that could redefine the landscape. Fans can anticipate a series of intense confrontations, with alliances being tested and rivalries escalating to levels that promise to keep audiences on the edge of their seats. The unpredictability of the storyline ensures that every Raw episode leading up to major events will be must-watch television. Judgment Day and faction rumors. Adding another layer of intrigue, backstage buzz suggests that the Judgment Day may have been looking to recruit Bronson Reed before his unexpected alliance with Bron Breakker came to fruition. This development introduces the possibility of a Raw faction war, with multiple groups competing for influence and control over the show. The dynamics between established factions and new alliances could lead to thrilling multi-person storylines, surprise returns, and shocking outcomes that fans will discuss long after the episodes air. With WWE increasingly focusing on faction-based storytelling, it's a perfect time for unexpected pairings and strategic alliances to create drama, tension, and excitement for the audience. Fan reactions and social media buzz. The WWE Universe was quick to react to last night's events, flooding social media with opinions, theories, and emotional responses. Fans debated the motivations behind Reed's actions, speculated on the future of Rollins, and theorized about potential matchups for the coming weeks. Memes, highlight reels, and reaction videos began circulating almost immediately, showing just how invested fans are in these storylines. The combination of surprise betrayals, potential faction wars, and high-stakes drama has captured the imagination of viewers, reminding everyone why WWE remains a leader in sports entertainment storytelling. The engagement and conversation around Raw are likely to continue growing as new chapters of this story unfold. The future of Raw overall, last night's Raw, may mark the beginning of a transformative period for the show. Unexpected alliances, potential faction rivalries, and high-stakes storytelling combine to create an atmosphere of unpredictability and excitement. As WWE continues to experiment with fresh narratives, fans can expect new matchups, shocking betrayals, and dynamic interactions that push the boundaries of traditional wrestling storytelling. The creative team's willingness to embrace surprises ensures that Raw remains a must-watch program, with every episode offering the potential for memorable moments that resonate with fans long after the show ends. Stay tuned for wrestling fans eager to keep up with every twist and turn. This is an exciting time to be following Raw and WWE as a whole. The events of last night serve as a reminder that in sports entertainment, nothing is ever set in stone. Alliances can form or crumble in an instant, and the landscape of the main event scene can change dramatically from week to week. By staying engaged and following these developments closely, fans can experience the thrill of witnessing history as it unfolds, celebrating the athleticism, storytelling, and larger-than-life personalities that make WWE a global phenomenon. Final thoughts. In conclusion, last night's Raw was a pivotal moment for WWE, filled with drama, suspense, and a shocking turn of events that will reverberate throughout the coming weeks. The alliance between Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed signals the arrival of a potentially dominant force on Raw, while Seth Rollins' response will be one of the most anticipated storylines moving forward. With the prospect of faction wars, surprise alliances, and high-stakes matches, the WWE Universe is in for a thrilling ride. Fans are encouraged to share their thoughts, debate the outcomes, and stay tuned for the next chapter of this gripping saga. Raw continues to deliver the excitement, unpredictability, and larger-than-life drama that wrestling enthusiasts crave, proving once again why it remains one of the most captivating shows in sports entertainment.